My name is Suwen, entering the palace by imperial decree today.
What is this scholar doing at a martial arts marriage tournament?
Her Highness the Princess has arrived.
A fairy.
Xinyao. These are all martial arts champions from various provinces.
Martial arts champions.
If it weren't for the Prince of Beirong marching south with 100,000 cavalry to force a marriage, the Prime Minister wouldn't have resorted to this bad plan.
Prime Minister, please don't blame yourself. Ever since my royal father fell critically ill and was bedridden, the Prime Minister has always treated Xinyao like his own daughter. Today, the rules for the marriage tournament have changed. Only the one who touches the bell on my waist can become the prince consort.
This isn't appropriate, is it?
Prime Minister, that Prince of Beirong has already reached the Grandmaster level in martial arts. If they can't even deal with me, then in the future, how will they resist Beirong? Come on up, all of you.
Don't push me. I'm not here for the martial arts tournament. Don't come over here, I surrender. Don't hit me.
I didn't expect the strongest fighters of Dakian to be so pathetic.
Watch out! I'm sorry.
What's your name? What's your martial arts rank?
I have never practiced martial arts. I am the top scholar of this year's civil examination, Suwen.
What is a civil scholar doing joining the fun gods? Kick him out.
Take him into the palace.
Xinyao has a scholar who doesn't know martial arts.
A gentleman's word is a gentleman's word since he touched the bell, then he is the prince consort.
Princess, please reconsider I entered the palace to take up the post of a secretary.
Isn't being a prince consort better than being a secretary? Guards, take him into the palace, consummate the marriage tonight.
Kill him, the prince consort can only be my man.
Mother, your child is getting married. Your spirit in heaven can also rest in peace.
General Cao, I will definitely assist Xinyao to find the sword immortal to resist Beirong.
Bad news, Princess. A group of assassins suddenly appeared in the palace and are heading straight for your bedchamber.
Prince consort.
There's no need to consummate the marriage tonight, right?
A moment of spring night is worth 1,000 pieces of gold, Lord Prince Consort. Don't make the princess wait for you.
Don't come over here. If you come any closer, I'll fight back.
This scholar actually said he'll fight back.
How will you fight back?
Could it be?
You want to kill people with a brush.
Who says a brush can't kill people?
You scholar looking for death.
This person's strength is at least above the Grandmaster level.
Did I let you go?
Master, give us a chance. Let's talk this out.
A chance. I just gave you one. Benefactor. If you hadn't saved my life back then, the sword immortal would have long vanished from this world. Benefactor guarded the borders for Dakian for over 10 years. In the end, he was betrayed by treacherous officials, forced to defend the city alone. Once inside the library pavilion, we can find out who the spy that betrayed General Cao is.
Suwen, are you okay?
You scared me to death.
Who told you to run around? What if something happens?
From now on in the palace,
You must not leave my side. Follow me closely.
the sword aura of a martial Dao Grandmaster.
All of you, step down.
Prin, your highness, you.
What are you doing? Take off your clothes.
Does the princess usually play this wild whatever compared to avenging my benefactor? This little sacrifice is nothing.
What do you mean by this?
Consummating the marriage. Aren't we supposed to take off our clothes?
You're just a weak scholar. Do you think you deserve to consummate with me?
Though I've never been to a brothel. I know the props on the table are used for consummation.
These are for pushing you to practice martial arts, not for consummation. Why are the men of Dakian so useless? Is it only the sword immortal, such a hero, who can be called a real man? Not only was the sword immortal the first to step into the earthly immortal realm, he was also heroic and burly.
So the princess admires the sword immortal so much. But the sword immortal isn't as burly as the princess imagines.
Shut up. You are not allowed to slander the sword immortal. The sword immortal could fend off 100,000 Beirong cavalrymen with a single sword. A scholar like you is not worthy of judging him.
Princess, you are still young, I don't blame you. When you find out one day that you misunderstood me, you will regret what you said today.
You want to consummate the marriage with me, it's not impossible. As long as you can get one ear for military merit, then I will consummate with you once.
Really?
Really? So why aren't you hurrying to practice martial arts?
Practice martial arts, princess. I have had no talent for martial arts since childhood. I can't do it.
A man can't say he can't hurry up and start.
Oh my god. So exciting on the wedding night. It's really hard to be a prince consort.
Last time Guard May ruined the plan that Su Wen is really lucky to be alive.
Since the hard way doesn't work, then let's use the soft way. After the bone-softening incense takes effect, let the air cook the raw rice into mature rice.
Yes.
Bone softening incense?
Princess, here I come.
You. Who are you?
Who I am is not important. After tonight, I will be your husband.
Don't come over here.
Where did this reckless thing come from? How dare you ruin my good deed? Sword key manifestation. Could it be that you are? You're a sword.
Who are you?
My mouth.
What terrifying sword key?
Lock down the entire bedchamber immediately. No one is allowed in or out. Princess, are you all right?
A master just appeared in the palace. You must find him.
To answer you, Princess, I had already locked down the bedchamber when I arrived and didn't find anyone else.
It's definitely not him.
The same sword she is last time. Could the master lurking in the palace be Su Wen?
Princess, I really have no talent for martial arts.
So I specifically asked Commander Zhang to teach you. He is Dakian's most famous instructor.
Greetings, Princess.
This is Su Wen. He has never practiced martial arts. Keep an eye on him.
Yes. We military men fight the battles while you scholars sleep with the girls. Throw a punch at me first. Let me see your strength. Practice martial arts. I'll cripple your bones in a moment. Let's see how you practice then.
So it's the Vajra force. As long as your power is greater than the opponent's, you can reflect 10 times the force.
You must use all your strength for this punch. Otherwise, I won't be able to gauge your foundation.
Then I'll use some force. What?
Have you really never practiced martial arts?
I really haven't. I'm totally powerless.
Commander Zhang, I told you to watch out, not to let him win. When did you learn those palace tricks, trying to curry favor with the prince consort?
Reporting to the princess, my old injury just flared up. That's why I made a mistake. Sword aura is the only measure of martial arts. An ordinary person's sword aura can reach 1 step. When one becomes a martial artist, it can reach 10 steps. 30 steps is Grandmaster level, 50 steps is Great Grandmaster level.
It actually flickered the light 50 steps away, it seems. Commander Zhang has touched the realm of a great grandmaster, with Commander Zhang guarding the palace. No one would dare to invade.
A thief got into the palace. And you say no one would dare.
If he can survive a sneak attack unscathed, let's see how you explain that you don't know martial arts.
I'll move it closer for you. Hurry up and start.
My sword is quite light. Use this one.
No way you can't even extinguish a light 1 step away.
Let the sword aura fly for a bit.
Wait. The sword aura is at least from a half-step earthly immortal.
Never mind. It seems you have no talent for martial arts at all.
You are wise, Princess.
Princess, don't count on this weak scholar. He can't protect you at all. If that Q2 from Beirong really comes to force a marriage, I'll kill him.
Bad news, Princess. Q2 of Beirong is here.
Q2. You trespassed into the Dakian Palace. Isn't that too arrogant?
If I didn't come, I wouldn't even know my wife was taken.
The Imperial Edict? Without my permission? Who released the edict?
Since the princess has chosen a prince consort.
It should be announced to the world, damn it, who is reckless enough to steal a woman from me.
It's this man, the top scholar of this year's civil examination, Su Wen.
Did I hear that right? Choosing a scholar as the prince consort.
Princess, don't forget. When your old emperor dies, the prince consort will have to take over Dakian for you. I have 100,000 cavalrymen. Compared to that scholar, I'm more suitable to marry you.
Are you threatening me?
In order not to hurt the harmony between our two countries, I have a proposal. Why not let the prince consort and the prince of Beirong have a martial arts contest? Whoever wins marries the princess.
All right. Hurry up and fight.
Prime Minister Kyoto is at the Grandmaster level. How could Su Wen possibly beat him?
Xin Yao. The Prime Minister is helping you. As long as Beirong dares to hurt the Prince Consort, Dakian will have a legitimate reason to dispatch troops and take down Chu. Going against me, let's see how you die now.
Before finding the one who framed my benefactor, the spy, I absolutely cannot alert the enemy.
What? Don't dare to step up. If you don't dare to step up, the princess will be mine. You scholar are really cute.
Being laughed at right to your face and you don't even dare to fight back, it seems Dakian still has to rely on me, Genkai, to protect it.
You can't beat him. Going up will only result in a loss.
You scholars only know how to boost others' morale and diminish your own prestige.
Commander Zhang has made his move.
It's a sure win now.
Are the men of Dakian really this weak? It seems only us men of Beirong are worthy of the princess.
How dare you insult my Dakian?
Soldiers, let's fight him.
Could it be that there really is no one who can beat Tutu? Aunt May, how did you get hurt?
Princess, I have found the expert hiding in the palace. It's Su Wen.
Su Wen, how is this possible?
I have never practiced martial arts. How could I be a martial arts expert?
Your Dakian really doesn't have a single capable fighter. Is there anyone else who wants to step up?
Prince Consort. Dakian has no more generals to protect the princess. Are you still not going to step up? Prince Consort. Aren't you going to step up?
Since no one is stepping up for the martial arts contest, then the princess is mine, men. Bring up the betrothal gifts.
Ears. The two countries haven't officially gone to war yet. Where did you get soldiers' ears?
Who said these are soldiers' ears? These are from the Dakian border, the ears of 3,000 lowly households.
What, those are unarmed innocent commoners? Do you have any conscience left, any sense of morality?
Morality. Those are just principles for the weak to follow. Since ancient times, the winner becomes king and the loser is a bandit. The strong can do whatever they want.
Today I will kill you, you barbarian princess, to avenge the people of Dakian. What?
Prince Q2's martial arts have reached the level of a grandmaster. None of you are his match.
Princess, hurry up and surrender. Be a good girl and become my wife.
Even if I die, I will never marry a bloodthirsty barbarian like you.
You crazy woman, let go right now. Wang Xinyao, if you don't surrender, I will kill you.
I won't surrender. As long as there are Dakian citizens behind me.
I can't surrender.
This silhouette. Why does it look somewhat familiar?
Then go to hell.
Oh no.
This blow will cripple if not kill.
Aunt May.
Princess, back then I failed to protect your mother. General Cao.
General Cao.
Today, even if it costs my life, I will protect you.
Aunt May.
Princess, she's actually my benefactor's daughter.
From now on, the princess is mine. And Dakian is mine too. Whoever dares not to surrender will taste my hammer. It seems
Heaven wants to destroy Dakian.
I didn't expect Dakian's centuries of foundation to be destroyed in a day.
What a coincidence. I really don't have the habit of surrendering. Why not? Let me experience Beirong's iron hammer too. How about the iron hammer of Northern Rong? Let me experience it.
Did I hear that right? You scholar, you want to fight me.
Exactly.
Another one who doesn't know death. So when are you crazy you can't beat him?
Get down quickly.
Someone is trying to steal my wife. Why shouldn't I go up?
You scholar, with those skinny arms and legs, can you even hold a weapon?
As for a weapon, I'll borrow my wife's hairpin for a moment.
Suwen, stop messing around. Even an iron sword couldn't hurt him. You actually want to fight him with a hairpin?
Wife, wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
You're pretty good at striking a pose. Do you want me to let you have 3 moves first?
To deal with you. 1 move is enough.
Damn it, I'm giving you face, right?
This sword aura. Could this be?
Northern Rung Barbarian, watch closely. This move is called One Sword Frosts 14 Provinces. Using Beirong's Century of Fortune to block this sword. It seems Beirong's luck has run out. The day of its downfall is near.
Did I see it wrong just now? Suwen actually used sword aura?
Damn it, I was careless just now, didn't dodge. To be caught off guard by your flashy moves. Oh.
If that's the case, then I'll give you 3 free moves. Just now, all of us together couldn't beat Q2 of Beirong.
This Suwen, actually.
Offered 3 free moves. Isn't this too arrogant?
It wasn't an illusion just now. Suwen must be that person.
Someone bring up my sword.
Is this the legendary blood-drinking Wolffang blade?
Rumor has it this blade weighs 100 catties, incredibly sharp. Dozens of fierce Dacian generals have died under it. He's actually using such a lethal weapon to deal with Suwen.
It's been a long time since I slaughtered your Dacian generals. This blade has long been thirsty.
As promised, 3 free moves, don't hold back, please.
You scholar still putting on airs at death's door. Watch me cut you down with 1 strike.
I'll take your blade with Vajra power, the greater your strength. The faster your meridians will break.
That was close.
Why did you push me away?
Why were you just standing there? If I hadn't pushed you away in time, you would have been cut in half.
If you hadn't pushed me away, his meridians would be severed.
Do you really think you're a martial arts master? You just got lucky earlier and broke his hammer. Now the wolf-tooth blade in his hand is no joke. Get down quickly.
His amateur skills are nothing to be afraid of. I can take him down with 1 strike.
So when do you have a death wish? Are you determined to take this blade head on?
Don't stop me from making a move. If he survives 3 of my moves, where will I put my face?
Looks like I have to step up at the critical moment. This barbarian is only focused on Suwen. I'll sneak attack him and take his life with 1 sword.
Oh no! Once the wolf-tooth blade tastes blood, it goes berserk. The next strike will be unstoppable. You can't handle this. Hide away quickly.
A 100-pound Wolffang blade. You actually caught it with just 2 fingers. That's impossible.
Break. I really don't know what you're dawdling for. Against this kind of trash, you actually let him last 3 moves.
How could this happen? The Wolffang blade shattered just like that.
3 moves have been given. Next.
I'll seek justice for the people of Dacian. My ear, I know I was wrong. Spare my life.
You don't know you were wrong. You're just scared.
I didn't expect Dacian to have such a remarkable person, our Beirong. Has truly been rude this time.
So beautiful, it seems not everyone in Beirong is bad.
I am Q2's princess consort. I came specifically to apologize for my husband.
Your husband made a mess of this place. How will you compensate?
However you want, as long as Mr. Su wants, I can even sleep with you.
Princess consort. Are you serious?
Serious.
What are you thinking? Don't even think about it, Beirong, playing any more tricks. Get out of our Dacian right now.
You're just a lowly Dacian princess. How dare you speak disrespectfully to Beirong?
Dakian has a master here today. We need to invite Beirong's number one, Heisha, to deal with this. Let's retreat for now.
I didn't expect borrowing Beirong's knife still couldn't kill this Su Wen. He's really lucky.
Once Q2 dies in the Dakian palace, Beirong's 100,000 cavalry will definitely march south early. Dakian's military strength is currently weak. We simply can't resist. Unless King Mu can send troops to help.
Old Mo, what's so hard about that? I'll just ask him to come.
He actually said he'd get Lord Mu to come. He looks so refined, but he's so thick-skinned.
You're a scholar. Don't get involved in war. Do you even know who Lord Mu is?
Of course I do. It's just Old Mu. He happens to be in the capital recently. I'll just have him come over.
Lord Mu is a lord of a territory. He commands 200,000 soldiers. He's a great meritorious minister who conquered the world with my father, let alone me. Even my father's imperial decree might not be able to command him.
Your father can't. But I can.
How dare you?
I know you helped Dakian out of a siege today. I'll naturally be grateful, but you really can't help with this. Don't make a fool of yourself in front of all the officials again.
You just got lucky and barely won by chance that Beirong Chutu. The martial arts of the Beirong people have always been rigid and inflexible. The less one knows about martial arts, the easier it is to break their moves. I just suffered from having too high a martial arts level. That's why you got a ready-made advantage.
Since Commander Zhang thinks I rely on luck, why don't we have a match here?
You actually dare to provoke me. Fine, I'll make you face reality today and beat you back to your original form.
Have you had enough? With a formidable enemy ahead, you still have the mood to fight internally. All of you go back and recover. Use the best imperial physicians. You must wake Aunt May up.
I remember the princess saying, as long as I get a military mightier. Then.
I have always kept my word. The consummation I promised you before will naturally be fulfilled.
Consummation.
Follow me. All of you step down. Let's begin.
In the bathtub, this. I really haven't tried this before. Are we playing it this wild, but I won't judge your hobbies?
That's good. It might hurt a bit later. You have to bear with it.
That little pain is nothing as long as you are happy, princess. Aren't you coming in, princess?
Why would I come in? This medicinal bath is specially prepared for you.
Medicinal bath. Isn't it a couple's bath? What about the wedding night we agreed on?
You took a few hits from Q2 just now. You must have suffered a lot of internal injuries. You need to recover through the medicinal bath. Otherwise, there will be lasting effects.
I'm perfectly fine. No need for any medicinal bath. Let's just get to the wedding night.
You only look fine on the surface, but your internal organs are bleeding. Only martial artists understand this. I can't explain it to you.
I'm really fine. Let's just have our wedding night.
Rest assured I will keep my promise, but right now you should heal your wounds first.
How could those few moves hurt me? I'm a sword immortal. I don't get hurt.
It doesn't matter what immortal you are, just soak in the medicinal bath like a good boy. You scholars are really weak.
What are you pouring in?
Since you are so weak, of course I'm using highly nourishing herbs.
Highly nourishing. I can't take it anymore. I'm full of energy now. If I don't let it out, I'll go crazy.
What are you going to do?
Relieve the heat, of course.
Su Wen, calm down. I didn't say we wouldn't consummate our marriage.
Calm down. You poured 2 buckets of strong medicine. How can I calm down now I'm burning up fire? The library pavilion.
Your Highness, the documents in the pavilion have all been burned.
What?
It's a jar of kerosene. The library pavilion usually only uses candles for lighting. Oil lamps or kerosene are strictly prohibited. It seems someone set the fire on purpose.
The spy who framed my benefactor is actually starting to destroy evidence. Could it be that my identity is exposed?
However, fortunately, the important documents have already been transferred to the cabinet. Only some old books were burned.
The cabinet?
Where are they rushing to? They are rushing to the court assembly.
I didn't summon them. Why is there a court assembly?
I second that I implore the Prime Minister to take over state affairs. I also second that. Given the current crisis in Dakian, we urgently need an experienced and steady leader. The Prime Minister is the best candidate.
Since it's what everyone expects, then I will act on behalf of Her Highness and temporarily take charge of Dakian's state affairs.
Chancellor Qin, what is the meaning of this?
Xin Yao, I didn't want it to come to this either, but you are still young. 100,000 Beirong cavalry are at our borders. You can't handle such a crisis. I will temporarily take over the imperial power. It's all to protect the Dakian Empire.
Chancellor?
To protect Dakian, I have decided to pay tribute to Persia to gain their protection.
Persia is a powerful country in the west. With their protection, Dakian will no longer fear Beirong. I second that.
Pay tribute. Wouldn't that make Dakian a vassal state?
For thousands of years, only other countries have paid tribute to us. Since when do we have to rely on others? This is a humiliating surrender. By doing this, are you doing justice to our ancestors? Are you doing justice to the people?
Then what good plan does the princess have to solve Dakian's crisis?
Who says the princess doesn't have a plan?
Then tell us all about it. How will the princess resist Beirong's 100,000 cavalry?
Simple. Deploy King Mu's 200,000 soldiers, then the Beirong cavalry will be nothing to fear.
King Mu. King Mu of Lingnan holds heavy military power and is arrogant. Even I have to be wary of him. You are just a lowly prince consort. How dare you boast that you can make him come? What a joke.
Not only can I make him come, I can also make him hand over his military tally to the princess. When that happens, who among you will dare to impeach the princess and shake the foundation of the state, I will be the first to strip him of his title.
Fine. If tomorrow we don't see the military tally, the princess must obediently hand over the imperial seal, and you will be guilty of deceiving the emperor and beheaded on the spot.
Deal. When the military tally arrives, you must hand over the keys to the cabinet back to the princess.
I'll wait one more day. I want to see what tricks you can play.
No need to wait until tomorrow. I'll make him come right now.
Princess, the imperial seal you requested, I have brought it.
I know you mean well, but there's no need to risk your life by betting against the Chancellor.
Don't worry. I really do know King Mu. We are very close.
Commander Zhang, prepare the carriage. I hope using the imperial seal as collateral will get King Mu to send his troops to help.
Yes.
Turn around immediately to the palace. I'm going to find my good brother.
Yes, Your Highness.
I've already told him to enter the palace. Just wait a little longer. He'll be here soon.
Su Wen, stop messing around if I don't see King Mu today. Your head will roll. Commander Zhang, let's set off.
Hey. Brother Su, long time no see.
What took you so long? Old Mu, what are you doing? You flatter me too much.
Brother Su, back then the Mu family was surrounded by the Northern Wrong. It was you who used the jade pendant to invite the martial arts leader Wang Xianji and repelled the Persian assassins. This life-saving grace, Mu Qing will never forget it for eternity.
If we are brothers, don't mention this. You are the pillar of Dakian.
Nothing can happen to you. Ha ha ha. We haven't seen each other for years, reuniting today. How can we not drink?
Let's drink. The princess can't find King Mu. She should come back by herself. Okay, then let's have a small drink.
A small drink, ha ha ha, big brother. What do you want from me today?
Nothing much. I want to ask you for a military tally.
Military tally. It's a small matter. If big brother wants it, I'll give it. I don't have the military tally with me. Tomorrow, I'll have someone deliver it personally to your hands.
Thanks.
I helped you with a favor. Can you also help me with one?
Speak.
My precious daughter said she will only marry you. Why don't you just marry her?
I treat you as a brother, and you actually want me to call you Dad.
My daughter is really nice. Well-educated and reasonable with delicate features. Just look at the portrait.
Seems really nice.
I've thought it all out. After you get married, we'll each use our own titles. I'll call you brother, you call me Dad.
This King Mu really puts on airs, making the princess wait all night and didn't even show his face.
It's Chinshi. I must return to the palace first. Sorry for the trouble, Commander Zhang. After getting the military tally, send it over immediately.
Yes.
My lords, there is no need to worry. King Mu's military tally is already in hand. We will absolutely not let the Northern Rong cavalry step half a pace into Dakian.
Is that so? But a report just came from the border the Northern Rong cavalry has already broken through the pass. The 100,000 cavalry of Beirong have already broken through 3 cities of Dakian. At this rate, in less than 3 days, their horses' hooves will trample into the palace gates.
Within a single day, we actually lost 3 cities.
The Beirong cavalry has always been brutal.
Wherever they go, they burn, kill, and loot, leaving nothing alive.
Once they reach the city gates, what should we do? Your Highness. With Dakian in your hands, we will only face destruction. Today, you must prioritize the bigger picture. Yield the imperial power immediately. Let me take charge of the court to coordinate the defense against the enemy.
I second that. Please abdicate immediately, Your Highness. If you hesitate any longer, Dakian will truly be destroyed.
As for Persia, I have already negotiated with them. As long as Your Highness abdicates, Persia will send troops into Dakian to fend off Beirong.
What? Letting Persian troops stationed in Dakian, wouldn't that mean losing our sovereignty and becoming a complete vassal state?
Your Highness, becoming a vassal state is better than total destruction. Even if Your Highness doesn't care about the officials in the palace, you should at least consider the people of Dakian.
I second that Dakian becoming a vassal of Persia. I also agree.
I will never agree to this. As long as Prince Mu's troops arrive, the Beirong cavalry is nothing to fear.
Then may I ask Your Highness, where is Prince Mu's military seal?
It's on the way.
So you don't have it. I implore Your Highness to yield the throne immediately.
Who says the princess doesn't have the military seal?
Su Wen, this is the Imperial Court. Stop messing around.
You're just in time. The one-day deadline is up. You deceiving Prince Consort, it's time for your head to roll.
Whose head will roll today is still unknown. The military tally you wanted, I've brought it.
Su Wen, stop joking around. If I can't get the tally, I'll lose my power at most, but you'll lose your head. Run away while you can.
No need to run, King Mu has given me the tally.
The tally is this real.
See for yourself if you don't believe me. There's also a blood edict from King Mu's 200,000 troops swearing loyalty to Dakian to the death.
It's King Mu's handwriting. Dakian is saved.
This is impossible.
Prime Minister, are you crazy?
Even the princess couldn't see King Mu. How could a lowly prince consort possibly get King Mu's blood edict? You obviously forged this. This tally is fake too. Guards, arrest the prince consort.
Who dares?
I've already called King Mu here. Whether the tally is real or fake will naturally be clear.
Dream on given King Mu's status. How could a lowly prince consort summon him at will, forging a military tally? Is a capital offense that implicates 9 generations. Today I will act for King Mu and execute this deceiving traitor on the spot. King Mu has arrived.
Greetings, King Mu.
King Mu, you came just in time. I just caught a thief who forged a military tally. I'm about to execute him on the spot.
Forged a military tally.
Exactly. This man is the current Prince Consort Su Wen. You mean him? Calm down, King Mu. I will now chop off his head and send it to your mansion to apologize.
Please show mercy, King Mu. The prince consort was just anxious to protect Great Qian. He didn't mean to forge the tally. Please, King Mu, for the sake of your friendship with the late emperor, spare his life.
Your Highness, forging a military tally is a capital offense that implicates 9 generations. How can you shield a rebel like this if you confound right and wrong? How will you convince the officials and the people in the future?
It's over. King Mu is angry.
Suen, let's see how you die this time.
Brother Su, don't listen to him. I gave you a real tally. Look, this is made of pure gold. It's completely genuine.
Why is King Mu so respectful to Su Wen?
King Mu, this tally was forged by Suen. It can't be real.
Shut up, you old fool. This tally is real. I personally handed it to him. How could it be fake?
Shinyo, King Mu's 200,000 troops are now in your hands.
Chancellor, you lost. Hand over the key to the cabinet.
Don't think that just because you have military power you can sit securely on the throne. In 2 days, the Queen of Persia will visit to exchange martial arts with Great Qian if we lose our national dignity and lose face. I will surely unite with all officials to impeach your Highness.
You old thief, you're actually cheating.
I blame myself for seeing it too late, the wild ambition of that old thief, the Prime Minister. Now, most officials have sided with the Prime Minister. My position as the ruling princess is already just in name only, an empty shell.
If I help the princess solve the Persian martial arts tournament, I can take back political power. And naturally take back the cabinet. Then I can find the evidence of my benefactor's murder. Please rest assured, Princess. I, Su, will help you take back political power.
Suen shouldn't be that capable. The military tally was only sent by Prince Mu because of the imperial seal. You just quietly be a good prince consort. Over in Beirong, with Prince Mu's 200,000 militia holding the line, they won't be able to make waves anytime soon. But as for Persia, I'm afraid they won't be so easy to deal with. The Persian queen nominally came to exchange martial arts, but is actually here to test the true strength of our Great Qian. If we lose the tournament, they will definitely use it as an excuse. To take the opportunity to intervene in the war between Beirong and Great Qian, then Great Qian will be attacked from both sides.
The Persian queen has come for an audience.
Anar is here today to deliver an invitation to Great Qian.
Deliver an invitation.
Her hair is actually curly Persian women, indeed, have a unique charm. It seems Great Qian's territorial expansion must not be delayed.
I've long heard that the prince consort of Great Qian has extraordinary skills. Even the Beirong Prince Tutu was defeated by you. This matter has now spread throughout the diplomatic mission, so Anar is here today, specifically. To present the martial arts tournament invitation, I implore the princess to grant permission for the prince consort to take the stage and spar, so that our Persian mission can witness the prince consort's elegance.
Call me out.
Your Royal Highness, this is from Persia. A small request. Please do not refuse.
Is Persia calling me out?
Persian martial artists mostly come from Western region sects. Their moves are sinister and ruthless, and they are used to using underhanded tactics. In this martial arts exchange, a slight misstep might even cost one's life.
Rest assured, Princess, for this martial arts exchange I am willing to take the stage, although I am not some martial arts master. I do have 8th grade strength. Dealing with a few Persians is more than enough.
That's wonderful. On behalf of Dakian Chinyao, thanks, Prince Mu.
No need for formalities, Princess.
But this time, Persia specifically asked for Su Wen. Unfortunately, he lacks martial arts talent. What should we do?
If all else fails, I will transfer 2/10 of my power to Brother Su.
How can that be? Su Wen is just a mere prince consort. How dare he consume Prince Mu's power? Absolutely not.
You are mistaken. Princess Brother Su is not just the prince consort. He is also my big brother and even future in-laws.
In-laws?
It's nothing. He drank too much yesterday, spouting nonsense.
Brother Su, don't panic about the match. Once I sober up, I'll transfer my power to you.
Just go, just go. Princess, as you can see, my body is fine now. The promise of the wedding night, should it be fulfilled now.
Typical scholar behavior. Only thinking about this.
The Grand Princess of Dakian wouldn't go back on her word, right?
You. Go wait in bed, I'll change and come right over.
Yeehaw, wedding night, wedding night. Why the change of style? Wifey, you're so naughty, but I like it, wifey. Hurry up, give me a kiss first. Then hubby give wifey a kiss back. Princess of Beirong Zhangkai is such a cutie, the guards of the Dakian Imperial Palace are like decorations anyone can sneak in.
Don't panic, Lord Su. I'm not here to assassinate you, but to fulfill my apology.
Don't come closer, you have a husband and I have a wife.
You have a wife, I have a husband. Isn't this more exciting?
You're shameless. Do you people from Beirong have no moral bottom line at all?
Lord Su, I've asked around. You're just a tool consort, and I'm a tool princess. We are both people with no real title. Even if we sleep together, it's not immoral.
I love my wife very much. I won't betray her.
Stop pretending. Lord Su, what man doesn't cheat? Besides, in your Dakian men having multiple wives and concubines is very normal, isn't it? At worst, she'll be the main wife, and I'll be the concubine.
Su, and what are you doing? What a buzzkill.
I was so close.
Lord Su.
I'm afraid I can't keep you company today. Let's get together another day.
Tell me, why is there another woman in your room?
She's an assassin sent by Northern Wrong.
Do you think I'm stupid you were about to kiss an assassin?
That's a honey trap. Where are you going? What about our wedding night?
Wedding night, go find another woman for your wedding night.
Northern Wrong people, you ruined my wedding night. I won't let you off. There's really no need.
Brother Su, don't be so polite with me.
What a waste. King Mu's inner energy is so precious. Giving it to this weak scholar is simply a waste if anything goes wrong.
In the martial arts competition later.
This scholar is the #1 sinner.
Brother Su, your foundation is weak. I didn't dare to transfer too much. I only gave you 20% of my power.
Although it's not enough to crush your opponent.
It's more than enough.
For self-defense.
Old Mu Aisu will remember this loyalty.
This is your first time competing on stage. Be extra careful if you can't win. Admit defeat immediately. I will immediately step in to stop it.
The Persian delegation has arrived.
They're finally here.
I've heard that Dakian is a nation where everyone practices martial arts. It's a country that reveres martial prowess. Even the world's #1 sword immortal hails from Dakian. It's a rare opportunity today, thanks to the Prime Minister's arrangement for a martial arts exchange. It's truly an honor for Persia.
Making friends through martial arts is a wonderful way to enhance the friendship between our two countries. The Persian delegation has come from afar. We must let the officials of Dakian witness the splendor of Western region martial arts during the competition. Later, make sure to go all out.
Speak, how do you want to compete this time?
Simple. We'll have 3 rounds. They are internal strength weapons and martial arts techniques. According to your Dakian rules, best 2 out of 3. Whoever wins 2 rounds first will be the winner of this competition.
The Persian delegation has come specifically for the Prince Consort's reputation. Prince Consort, hurry up and take the stage to accept the challenge.
Please, Prince Consort.
The Prince Consort's skills are extraordinary. If he goes up in the first round, word might get out that Dakian is bullying the weak and mistreating guests from afar. I hope Prince Mu can win the first 2 rounds, then Su Wen won't have to do anything.
I'll go first. What do you want to compete in first?
The first round will be internal strength. Both sides will engage using internal strength. Whichever side's person can stand until the end will win the first round.
I'll take you on.
Please.
Let's make this quick.
Then let me take you on.
These Persian martial artists have a martial arts level that is not very high. Most are only around the 5th rank. King Mu himself has 8th rank strength. Even if he transferred 20% of his power to Su Wen, dealing with them should still be no problem.
Please.
I let you win. Dakian's internal martial arts has hundreds of years of foundation. In this round, Dakian can't save your face.
Poison Qigong.
King Mu, are you okay?
I feel a strange aura running wild in my body. As soon as I use internal energy, I feel like I'm going crazy.
You Persian martial artists are too despicable competing in internal energy, and you actually use poison Qigong.
Your Highness, the rules didn't say you can't use poison when competing in internal energy.
Let me take you on.
King Mu.
Don't stop the martial arts contest. Keep sending people up.
Princess, if the opponent uses poison gas in this round, sending more people up is just throwing their lives away. It's better to concede this round first when it comes to weapons. Let me win one back. I was right. If King Mu hadn't given you 20% of his power, he wouldn't have lost at all. You weak consort are just a burden, only bringing shame to Dakian.
Is no one else stepping up? Then this round is a victory for Persia.
Good.
You are ministers of Dakian, yet you applaud for another country.
Your Highness. Making friends through martial arts is about judging heroes by their skills. Whoever is more skilled, we applaud for them. What's wrong with that? Do we have to show favoritism against our conscience?
Cut the crap. Let's hurry up with the second round.
Second round. Weapons competition.
A fan. Do you Persian martial artists not have proper weapons? If you lose badly later, don't blame me for not considering the relations between our two countries.
Bring it on. Is this all you Dakian martial artists are capable of?
You, a mere 5th-rank martial artist, dare to underestimate me. I am the commander of the Dakian Guard. My martial arts have long reached the 7th-rank realm. Today I will let you see what true Dakian martial arts are. Why? Can't I stand up after one strike?
Western region's weapons have unique shapes and unpredictable moves. You've never encountered them before, so naturally you don't know how to parry.
In this round, if Dakian loses again, the winner of this martial arts contest will be Persia. What, Lord Consort, are you still not planning to step into the ring?
These Western region weapons, I'd like to experience them too.
To compete with the Princess of Dakian, it's truly my honor.
Disgusting, polite on the surface, but practicing crooked ways in secret. Cut the crap, make your move. I lost.
Xinyao, how could you use hidden weapons?
We are competing with weapons. Hidden weapons are weapons too.
You Persians not only practice evil martial arts, but also act despicably.
Winners are kings, losers are outlaws. In this world, only the winners have the right to speak.
We surrender. Stop right now. I said we surrender. Why aren't you stopping?
Su Wen.
Leave the rest to me.
Brother Su, why did you go up?
Got 20% of your power. If I don't give it a try, it would be a pity.
Brother Su, the little power I gave you is only enough for self-defense. How is it enough for a martial arts contest that Persian warrior is sinister and cunning? Come down quickly.
Su Wen, you are just a weak scholar who can't even trust a chicken. Don't try to be brave here. Do you still think you can be as lucky as when you dealt with Chutu of Northern Rong?
I'm not good at swords.
In the upcoming contest.
Please go easy on me, show some mercy.
How can that be? The Prince Consort is an expert who even defeated the Prince of Northern Rong. If I don't try my best, I'm afraid I'll die by your hands.
Damn it. So they already knew that Su Wen doesn't know martial arts. It must be the old scoundrel prime minister who leaked Su Wen's background to the Persians, setting up this trap on purpose, wanting to take the opportunity to kill him.
Be careful, Brother Su. What? Brother Su, your swordsmanship is actually so impressive. Brother Su, you actually know cultivation methods. Brother Su, how can your internal energy take physical form?
I surrender, I surrender. Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Oh no. They are going to use poison gas. We agreed to a weapon fight. Why are you using internal force? Tell your men to stop right now.
Su Wen absorbed the poisonous qigong of the western regions. No one can save you this time.
It's over. We must stop him immediately, transferring poisonous internal force. Once Brother Su absorbs too much, he won't just suffer qi deviation. He'll likely die on the spot.
Take your hand off me.
It's not that I don't want to take my hand off, but my hand is sucked. I can't pull it back at all.
What? This Su Wen actually turned the poisonous qigong into his own skill.
Thank you, Princess of Dakian, for your help. Otherwise, my 20 years of skill would have been sucked dry.
Sucked dry.
Thank the Persian warrior for showing mercy, letting me win by a narrow margin. Persian delegation. This second round of the competition. Is there anyone else, if there is no one? Then this round, Dakian has won. Old Prime Minister, clap your hands. Didn't you just say... Martial arts to make friends. Whichever side wins, you clap for whichever side. Why Dakian won, you don't clap.
The farce should end.
Toad skill, could it be? The best in the western regions, Allahau.
The third round is martial arts. Persia sends the #1 expert in the western regions, Uli Hao, the Western Venom.
What? It's one of the 4 great masters, Uli Hao. His peerless toad skill is invincible in the western regions.
This is an exchange of martial arts between Dakian and Persia. How dare you hire foreign aid? That's too shameless.
Doesn't Dakian have a sword immortal? You can invite him over. Our Persian delegation doesn't mind.
If you say so. I'm really coming.
Most people who see me either surrender directly or wet their pants in fear. You're just a weak scholar and you dare to accept the challenge. Aren't you afraid of death?
Of course I am. But this is just a friendly match. I suggest we stop before someone gets hurt. It's better for everyone.
We won't compete in the third round, we surrender.
What are you doing? If we don't compete, we'll lose.
Losing is better than dying. The opponent is the #1 expert in the western regions. No one here is his match. Going up is just suicide. Once you're on the stage, you have to fight.
The Persian delegation traveled thousands of miles.
With full sincerity.
Prince Consort, how can you spoil their fun once you're on the stage? You'll only be carried off.
Then I'll fight you.
Me too.
Me too.
What you Dakian want a 4-on-1? Do you still care about the rules of the martial world?
Against despicable people like you, there's no need for rules.
A critical hit.
What a terrifying technique. Just touching it poisons you.
Since you're all on stage, leave your lives here.
He's going to use the toad technique. You guys step down first. I'll handle this.
You step down first. I'll handle it here. What? Hurry up and step down. We have martial arts foundations against this toad technique. We can barely block it. You'll die if you touch it.
All of you die.
Prince Consort. Don't hide it anymore. If you don't show your real skills, all your people will die.
Enough Suen doesn't know martial arts at all. Stop forcing him.
I don't care if you know martial arts, everyone here must die anyway.
Since you want to die so much, I'll grant your wish.
What is this?
Let you Persians see. The peerless technique of Dakian.
The number one person in the Western regions, how did he lose?
My eyes must have been playing tricks on me just now. It seemed like I saw a giant illusion.
You? What kind of martial art is this?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you.
I am the dignified number one person in the Western regions. You, a mere scholar, actually dare to say you'll teach me.
If you want to learn Dakian's martial arts, then those crooked ways of yours from before, stop practicing them. After all, it's not good for your health. Let me cripple them for you.
Su-wen, you have a lot of nerve. You actually dared to cripple the muscles and bones of the number one person in the Western regions.
You don't want to learn, then forget it. Best of 3. In this martial arts competition to make friends, our Dakian has won. If there's nothing else, you guys should hurry back to Persia.
Today's humiliation. I, Anar, will remember it, Su-wen. We have a long future ahead. We will meet again.
If any of you are not convinced, you can also come up to the stage and spar. We are convinced. It's good that you are convinced. From now on, you obediently assist the princess and serve Dakian. If you dare to have any ulterior motives, your end will be just like the Persian just now.
We subjects will definitely be loyal to Dakian and loyal to Her Royal Highness the Princess.
You guys...
Prime Minister, your power is gone. Hand over the key to the cabinet.
Wang Xinyao, even if I let you regain control of the cabinet, so what? Today's Dakian has long become a mess. Not only is the national treasury completely empty, it also has a deficit. A whole of 30 million taels of silver I'd like to see, when Dakian will be finished in your hands.
The national treasury actually has a deficit of 30 million. Then doesn't that mean we can't even pay the military pay to resist the Beirong cavalry?
Isn't it just 30 million taels of silver I have it?
Su-wen, at a time like this, stop running your mouth. Making me believe you have 30 million taels of silver is harder than making me believe you're a sword immortal.
You're just a scholar. Do you even know what 30 million taels of silver means? Dakian's annual treasury revenue is only 10 million, and you claim you can produce it.
Brother Su Prince Mu's estate never involves itself in official business. We have no extra income. I'm afraid I really can't help you this time.
None of you believe me. Fine.
I thought you were going to pull out some astronomical banknote. But it's just a blank piece of paper.
Take these few words and go find Shen Sanwan. Have him exchange it for 30 million taels of silver.
Shen Sanwan. Are you talking about the one whose wealth rivals a nation and controls half of Jiangnan's salt and iron trade, Squire Shen?
One word for 10 million taels. Do you really think your words are worth their weight in gold?
Good thing you reminded me. The Northern Rong cavalry is hard to deal with. I should exchange more money for military pay. Come pay your debt. 4 words for 40 million. Hurry up and go, I won't lie to you.
It's not that I don't want to believe you, but this is just too absurd.
Your Highness, you can go exchange the money with peace of mind. Brother Su's capabilities are beyond our imagination.
All right then. Everyone has worked hard in the martial arts tournament today. Go back and rest for now.
Yes.
Finally got it, the spy who betrayed my benefactor. Will be exposed very soon.
Princess, you didn't actually believe the prince consort. Just with those few words, can we really get tens of millions of taels of silver? Military funds are running low. We can only try it as a last resort. This incognito visit is to keep outsiders from knowing that the royal family has been reduced to begging merchants for money. When we meet Master Shen later, remember to change how you address me. Yes, miss.
Stop right there. Who are you? What are you doing at the Shen residence?
We have business with your master. Please lead the way.
Do you know who my master is asking me to lead the way? My master is the richest man in Dakian, Shen Sinwan. His fortune exceeds the national treasury. How could nobodies like you see him just because you want to?
Then do you know who my lady is? My lady is from the royal family. How dare you be so insolent?
Humph royal family or whatever, it's useless even if you're the emperor. Get out of here.
A mere servant actually dares to disrespect the emperor.
Let me go right now, or else my master won't let you off.
Who is making trouble at the Shen residence?
We are here to see Master Shen. We have important matters to discuss.
My master is very busy. He has no time for irrelevant people. Please go back.
I have a note here. Just show it to Master Shen. He will naturally come out to see us.
A note. The signature is Su Wen.
I didn't expect the note to actually work, so Su Wen isn't completely useless after all. This note was written by Su Wen. He said Mr. Shen, seeing these few words, would exchange for silver.
You want to exchange money with these broken words? I think you're crazy for money.
What are you doing?
My master is the richest man in Dakian. How could he owe someone else's debt? Do you really think I'm a fool? Guards. You not only dare to come to Shen's mansion to cheat money, but also injured my servants. If I don't teach you a lesson today on behalf of my master, where is the face of Shen's mansion? Get them, beat them to the ground.
I told you, how could the few words written by the prince consort possibly work? It's better for you, princess, to just reveal your identity.
The Emperor's token, could it be you are your highness the princess?
That's right, seeing Her Highness the Princess. Why don't you kneel down immediately?
Commoner Shen Sanwan did not know of the princess's arrival. Failed to welcome you. I hope the princess forgives me.
Rise, I came here incognito this time, to borrow 30 million taels of silver from Mr. Shen, to use as military funds to defend against the Northern Rong cavalry.
Your Highness the Princess. It's not that this commoner is unwilling to serve the country. It's really that the Shen family has no money now either.
Yes. Business at the Shen mansion has been bleak lately.
You just said.
Your master is very busy. If not 30 million, then borrowing a few million for an emergency is fine too.
We don't even have a few million. The current economic environment is bad. This commoner is truly strapped for cash. I can only offer this gold chain that I wear closely to do my small part. I hope the princess won't disdain it.
Forget it. Even if Mr. Shen really owes Su Wen's debt, he probably can't pay it back either. Let's think of another way.
Su Wen. Please stay, Your Highness the Princess. The Shen family has money.
Mr. Shen, you don't have to force yourself. I won't force you.
I have money, Your Highness. I really have money. Hurry up and have someone bring the silver out, okay?
When I asked you just now, didn't you say you had no money?
What, I didn't expect the consort's words to be more effective than the princess's and his majesty's.
Brother Su asked for money. How dare I not give it? Here is 50 million taels of silver. Is it enough? If not, I can borrow from other banks.
Princess, what is the background of this consort King Mu, who commands 200,000 troops, calls him Brother Mr. Shen, who is as rich as a nation?
Rushes to give him money. Su Wen is just a smooth talker. He has no real skills.
Su Wen, how many secrets?
Do you still have... I'll dig them all out when we return to the palace.
Found it. It's this document that betrayed my benefactor's military intelligence and caused his death. As long as I compare this mark with the registered seals of court officials one by one, I can pinpoint the spy who betrayed my benefactor. It's you again, Princess of Northern Rong.
Mr. Su went to such great lengths to sneak into the cabinet just to steal a signature mark.
Give the mark back to me quickly. I'm not in the mood to play with you now.
If you want it, come and get it yourself.
Give me back the seal, or I'll kill you.
If you kill me, you'll never know who the spy in Dakian is.
How do you know I'm looking for him? Tell me who the spy is right now.
I can tell you. As long as you surrender to Northern Rong with me in exchange, I'll tell you the identity of the spy in Dakian.
So here you are. Today, no matter what, we must find out Su Wen's background.
It's time to put an end to my benefactor's matter. Your Highness, I have a favor to ask. Please allow me to resign as Prince Consort and return to my hometown to live in seclusion.
What? You're doing fine as Prince Consort. Why resign?
I was only shielding your Highness from marriage. Now the threat of Northern Wrong is no longer a concern. It's time for me to resign and attend to an important matter.
Are you unhappy with the treatment I can reward you with gold and jewels to ensure you live comfortably for the rest of your life?
It's not about money. I'm a scholar. I view money as dirt.
Then I'll give you a high official position. Will you stay?
It's not about power either. I study to understand the truth, not to become a high official.
Then what about our wedding night? Are you going to back out on that too? I have always been a woman of my word. I will always do what I promised. I wonder if you still want to.
Since you have invited me so graciously, then I can't refuse your kindness.
Now in the cabinet.
The place where we work, we can also do that.
Just now, didn't you say you were going to do something very important? How about I wait for you to come back?
No need. Actually, that important thing can wait a little while. Half an incense stick. We still have the time of an incense stick.
Then, all right then.
Princess.
What are you doing? I heard from the maids that before that, this helps speed up the rhythm.
No need, my rhythm is here.
Wait. How about we have a drink first?
Sure. Why is your heart beating so fast? Could it be that you are still a virgin of...
Of course not. I have several male favorites in captivity. How could I be?
Princess, how about I do it?
How about we go back to the room?
Wait.
So when do we have to consummate our marriage on the table? Assassin. There are archers all over outside. We can't get out.
If we don't go out, we'll be burned to death. Take off your clothes.
At a time like this, you're still thinking about consummating our marriage.
You're fine after taking my palm strike. You are a martial arts grandmaster.
Don't let them get away. Seal off the Dakian Palace.
Did you catch the assassins?
Commander Zhang went after them. They didn't leave much information. We only know he's a grandmaster level expert.
Who is so bold to dare assassinate someone in the palace?
Their goal might not be assassination, but to destroy evidence.
Destroying evidence. What exactly are you trying to say?
The smell of kerosene on this arrow and the fire at the library are exactly the same, I can conclude. These two fires were set by the same group.
But why did he have to set fires in twice in a row?
The killer probably wanted to destroy some evidence, and this evidence, once discovered, could prove that he is the spy who killed General Chiao.
Mother Yu, who exactly are you? How do you know that Mother was killed by a spy?
I didn't reveal my identity to you before, because I was afraid of alerting the enemy. Once the spy realized I was investigating the old files, he would surely take precautions I originally wanted to use. My identity as the top scholar. To sneak into the library and quietly find the spy, to avenge General Chiao. Unfortunately, I failed at the last step. He's still found out.
You want to avenge my mother? Who exactly are you?
Back then, General Chao did a favor for the Sword Immortal. And I am the one from back then.
Bad news, Your Highness. A spy reports the Prime Minister has rebelled.
What? Speak slowly.
The Prime Minister stole the ancestral human Emperor sword and fled the palace overnight.
Damn it, if I had known during the tournament, I should have killed him then.
Fleeing at this critical moment. Could it be he has a guilty conscience?
Are you saying the arsonist is that old Prime Minister?
I suspected him long ago, but Beirong, why would they cooperate with Dakian's Prime Minister?
Because the Prime Minister has always been a pro-peace faction member.
Aunt May, you haven't recovered yet. You need to rest in bed over the past decade or so.
The Prime Minister and General Chao have fought in court countless times, both openly and secretly. The Prime Minister has always advocated making peace with Northern Wrong. Even if it means ceding land and paying reparations, he wouldn't hesitate. But General Chao has a fierce temper and absolutely refuses to yield, insisting on leading the troops to defend the territory. The grudge between the two has long been deeply rooted.
In this way, the old Prime Minister's motive for starting the fire makes perfect sense, because he knows, once the documents of his past collusion with the enemy are discovered, his identity as a spy can no longer be hidden. Now that the arson is exposed, he even fled overnight.
That despicable old thief, my mother, is fighting the enemy on the front lines, and he actually stabbed her in the back. Huashun, have the secret agents found out where the old thief fled to?
To answer, Your Highness, it's not certain yet.
We absolutely cannot let this old thief escape the capital, otherwise trying to catch him again will be as hard as ascending to heaven.
No rush. Wait until Commander Zhang brings back the assassins. A little interrogation will reveal the old thief's whereabouts. Now that all the palace gates are sealed, the assassins can't escape. They should be caught very soon.
Commander Zhang, where are the assassins?
The assassins disappeared.
What?
We blocked all the exits, except for His Majesty's bedchamber. We turned every room in the palace upside down. There's not a single clue. These assassins just vanished into thin air.
Vanished into thin air? How's that possible?
I might know where that old thief went. Just now, the Northern Wrong Princess wanted to use information about the spy to trade with me and arranged to meet again.
Then what are we waiting for? Take me there.
No, that's a Northern Wrong hideout in the capital. How many people are inside? We don't know at all. It's too dangerous.
Then you should definitely take me. If I don't go, who will protect you?
Since the spy's identity is locked, I won't pretend anymore I'm not some top scholar, but the #1 sword immortal in the world. I'm laying my cards on the table.
You're a sword immortal.
Your Highness Su Wen's power is unfathomable, far above mine. What he says might be true.
With your build, you dare call yourself a sword immortal. Do you really think I'm that easy to fool?
Kenyao?
Su Wen, I know King Mu passed some of his power to you, allowing you to show off a few moves in front of the Persian delegation. But this power isn't yours after all. It might not be stable every time.
Your Highness, I request permission to go with you to catch the old thief.
Aunt May, I know you want to avenge my mother, but the most important thing for you right now is to recover your health.
Your Highness.
This is an order. Aunt May, what are you doing?
At such a critical moment, I cannot protect Your Highness, so I have to pass all my power to Your Highness. Wishing Your Highness can break through to Grandmaster.
Aunt May, Commander Zhang.
Here.
Lead your men to guard the Dakian Palace, especially my father's bedchamber. My father is paralyzed in bed. Be extra vigilant to prevent assassins from returning. Huachun, arrange a team of guards to follow secretly as backup.
Understood.
Let's go, Su Wen. I'll go with you to catch the old thief.
It seems Lord Su has finally decided to surrender to Beirong.
Rest assured, I'm not here to kill. I'm just here for someone. As long as you hand over the old scoundrel who killed General Chao. I won't kill innocent people.
The old scoundrel who killed General Chao. Lord Su. I really don't understand what you're talking about.
Are you still pretending? That old scoundrel has rebelled and fled and even took the ancient divine sword.
Dakian lost something and blames it on Beirong. Hearing this, it's really hard to tell. Who is actually the unreasonable one? Su and Beirong's 10,000 cavalry have sneaked outside the city gates. Tonight at the third watch, Dakian's imperial palace will be flattened. Instead of being a prince consort of a fallen nation, it's better to submit to Beirong and become a meritorious minister.
This old scoundrel is so vicious. Collaborating with Beirong from the inside, wanting to put Dakian to death.
Just 10,000 cavalry is not enough for a life and death crisis.
Why waste words with that scholar? If he refuses to surrender, just kill him.
Beirong's #1 Black Fiend.
Are you scared? Black Fiend is an existence who survived 3 moves from the Sword Immortal. His martial arts is even at the peak of Grandmasters.
No way can taking a few hits be used to scare people.
What do you know? The Sword Immortal is an existence beyond Grandmasters. Martial arts has reached the peak of terrestrial immortals. That's an existence that can slaughter a city single-handedly.
In the martial arts world, have I been hyped up like this?
Although Su Wen's martial arts cannot compare to the 4 great peerless masters, he must absolutely not be underestimated. If he is allowed to strike first, the chance of winning will only be 50%.
50%. What are you guys thinking? If I strike first, your 10,000 cavalry will still owe me 5,000 armors.
Good thing I held something back. I knew those Northern Wrong people were up to no good.
You're a cunning scholar. I kindly advised you to surrender, yet you led troops to ambush me.
I didn't lead these troops.
Men, take the Prince Consort away.
Are you sure the one with the highest martial arts here is me?
Hurry up and leave. The one opposite is Black Fiend, the best in Northern Wrong. I'm a half-step Grandmaster now, I should be able to buy some time. The higher the martial arts realm, a half-grade difference, is a world of difference.
Forget about the great TM princess for now. Quickly chase that scholar, I will tear him into pieces.
To relieve the hatred in my heart. What are you messing around for?
If I don't go back now,
the princess will be in danger.
Stinky scholar, you can't escape. I have the best in Northern Wrong Black Fiend in command. There are still 10,000 cavalry on standby outside the city. You only have one end today. That is death.
Since you guys are in such a hurry to die, then I will fulfill your wish.
Su Wen, my leg.
Killing 2 Grandmasters with 1 move. Could Su Wen already be a half-immortal?
Su Wen, so you've always been pretending to be a weak scholar when your martial arts are already at the half-immortal level. How despicable.
Half-immortal. It seems I was too soft just now. Then for this move, I'll use my full strength.
You don't come over here.
My king, I'll use a teleportation spell to take you away. You must hold on tight, it might be slower with 2 people.
Slower with 2 people. Then you stay behind and cover me. I'll head back to the cavalry camp first.
My king.
Attack the city immediately. Flatten the Dakian palace for me. What?
Done.
What happened? Why did the attack horn suddenly stop?
I'll only ask once, where is the Prime Minister?
I only know he's a spy, but I don't know his whereabouts. Beirong lost today. Kill me or torture me, do as you please.
It seems she really doesn't know. Could it be that the old thief isn't working for Beirong?
You're not gonna kill me.
I'm not some murderous demon. Why would I kill people casually?
Thank you, Mr. Su. For sparing my life, I am willing to serve you forever, at your disposal.
You can go. I don't need any subordinates.
For sparing my life, Ruyan must repay you.
You're exaggerating, Lady Ruyan. I just didn't kill you. It's not a favor.
Could it be that Mr. Su despises Ruyan's background?
How could I be such a superficial person?
Ruyan has been abandoned by Prince Q2. Over in Beirong. They definitely won't tolerate me anymore. If you refuse to take me in, Ruyan will be all alone in Dakian. With only death awaiting me, as long as you're willing to take me in, Ruyan is willing to do anything for you.
Really anything. There is indeed one thing on you, Lady Ruyan, that I've wanted for a long time.
So you want that. Please rest assured. Although Royan was in Beirong as a princess for several years, I've always kept that. It hasn't been used by anyone else.
That's great. I want it now.
Right now, but the princess is still inside.
Then it's perfect to try it together. I wonder what it's like with 3 people.
You want a threesome? Ruyan has never even tried it with 2. If it's 3, Ruyan is afraid.
What? Is it not okay?
Since you asked, Ruyan dare not disobey.
Then come on.
Yes, sir. Sir? Please.
Where is the smoke bead? Where did you hide it?
What you want, sir, is the smoke pill. Then what you just said, 3 together.
Yes, I've seen you many times using this thing to easily slip away. It's highly practical. I'd like one for self-defense too. I want to know if 3 together can escape. You just said 2 people would be a bit difficult, so I want to try 3.
You really don't understand romance.
Then I'll gladly accept.
Don't even think about hurting my husband.
Princess, spare her life. Rion is already my subordinate. She will work for Dakian in the future.
In the future. You actually took her in.
I took in a subordinate. What's the problem?
She's a woman.
Princess, are you jealous?
I am not.
Report, Your Highness. The whereabouts of the Prime Minister have been found out.
Speak quickly.
According to the spies, he took the divine sword and defected to the Persian queen. Tomorrow at the Persian mansion, he will hold a martial arts hero gathering.
Queen Anar. This is Dakian's ancient divine sword, human emperor sword.
What a fine sword.
Thank you for the compliment, Queen. Once you possess this sword, you can command the martial world. Even the current alliance leader will have to obey you.
Why can't I draw it?
This sword has immense power. Even someone without martial arts skills can cleave mountains with it. Therefore, our ancestors placed a seal on this divine sword. Only those who have reached the realm of earthly immortals can draw and unseal it.
Earthly immortals. Doesn't that mean only sword? Immortals have such ability. But I heard the sword immortal wandered off long ago. In this world, is there no one left who can draw it?
Not necessarily. The alliance leader has already reached the half-step immortal realm. Given time, he might be able to draw it. Today, the alliance leader has brought the heads of the 3 major sects to await your orders. This Dakian palace is already in your pocket, Queen.
Good. When my Persia conquers this Dakian empire, you will still be the Prime Minister.
This old minister thanks Queen Anar for her grace.
You old traitor. How dare you still call yourself Prime Minister?
Old traitor, you colluded with the Northern Wrong and killed my mother. You must be punished today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You Dakian people are getting more and more unruly. How dare you trespass in my Persian embassy? Is there no law?
This is our Dakian's business. It has nothing to do with Persia. Hand him over and I'll leave immediately.
I am no longer a Dakian citizen. I have naturalized in Persia. I am not bound by Dakian's laws.
You little cutie. Not only did you betray your country, you even abandoned your ancestors.
Since you won't hand him over, don't blame us for taking him by force.
The divine sword is in my hands. The 3 major sects are gathering here. Do you really want to fight here and make enemies of the entire martial world?
The 3 major sects might have some skills, but not much.
Who is speaking such arrogant words, looking down on the 3 major sects?
Who was it just now? Saying the 3 major sects have some skills, but not much.
The 3 major sects actually came this as trouble.
It was me.
A weak scholar is so arrogant. Could it be you want to experience our sect's martial arts?
So when anyone here is a grandmaster, if a fight really breaks out, I can't protect you.
Mr. Su. My escape technique can at most take 2 people away. It's better to be careful with your words.
I have no intention of experiencing it. After all, sects with an unearned reputation are not worth my action.
Why are you looking at me? Do you think our sect has an unearned reputation?
Sect leader, don't misunderstand. I'm not targeting you, but everyone here is not worth my action.
This scholar is too arrogant. Why waste words with him? Let him see the power of the 3 major sects.
So when you really know how to cause trouble for me.
The 3 sect leaders are all at the peak of Grandmaster.
Today Su Wen can't just rely on luck to deal with this. Oh no, I can't hold on.
I can actually hold my own against the 3 Grandmasters. It seems I have also stepped into the ranks of Grandmasters. The 3 Grandmasters are nothing special. It seems the so-called major sects are mostly just empty names.
How could this be? The 3 Grandmasters actually lost. We only held back because you're juniors, so we held back our strength. That's why you barely won.
Since that's the case, let's fight again. This time don't hold back.
Grandmasters, no need to show mercy. They are the Imperial Court's lapdogs. Killing them is doing the world a favor. That won't do. Even if we win, word will spread and people will just say we 3 Grandmasters bullied juniors, right? Wait for the Alliance leader if you dare when the leader arrives and issues the hero's decree. Heroes of the martial world will gather and sweep through the capital.
If your leader wants to issue the hero's decree, he still has to look at my face.
What a joke. The leader is a half-step immortal. Does he need to look at your face? The only person who can give the leader attitude is the one who has reached the earth. Immortal realm, the sword immortal.
That's right, I am the sword immortal. If the leader sees my jade pendant, he will obediently kneel.
Su Wen, what's the use of your words? They are grandmasters. You can't bluff them.
That's right, Mr. Su, we are outnumbered this time. Rian suggests we go back and plan this out.
What do you think this place is? Come and go as you please, just like that.
Fine. I'll wait for him here.
Su Wen.
Mr. Su.
The Alliance leader has arrived.
Greetings, leader.
Is this a demigod? I can feel it from meters away. Such terrifying aura.
The leader is willing to come out to crusade against the Imperial Court. It's truly a blessing for the people of Dakian.
The court is now corrupt, greedy for merits in the Northern Expedition, completely ignoring the people's lives. I implore the leader to issue the hero order.
Please issue the hero order, leader, to overthrow the court.
You old traitor, don't you dare play the victim here. All these years you've been manipulating the court. The corruption is all because of you. If there's anyone to crusade against, the first one should be you, dog.
Leader, please see clearly I just couldn't stand the court's doings. Enduring humiliation. I brought the divine sword out of the palace. Everything I did was for the people of the world.
You're clearly distorting the truth.
Please carry out justice for heaven. Leader, execute these rebellious traitors, especially that scholar glib-tongued causing chaos in the world. Rest assured, everyone. I will give the world an explanation. My way of doing things has always been fair. I'll give you 3. The chance to strike first, then I will return 1 move. If you can still survive, I will spare your lives.
A move from a demigod. How could anyone survive? It seems the leader isn't leaving any chance of survival.
Are you sure? You want me to strike first?
The Jade Pendant. Junior Wang Xianji. Greets Lord Sword Immortal.
Did I see that right? The dignified half-step immortal leader is actually kneeling to Su Wen.
Leader, why are you kneeling to him? He's just a frail scholar. How could he be the Sword Immortal when the Sword Immortal appointed me to rule the martial world? What he carried with him was exactly that jade pendant. I absolutely wouldn't remember wrong.
This frail scholar is actually the Sword Immortal.
You really can't judge a book by its cover.
Please see clearly, Leader. The jade pendant must be a fake made by this kid, may I ask. Leader, have you ever seen the Sword Immortal's true face? The Sword Immortal has always hidden his face with a bamboo hat. I indeed. Haven't seen his true face? Leader, you're being fooled by this cunning scholar. This isn't the first time he's used this trick to scare people. But I can feel his extraordinary power. It's definitely not something a scholar could possess. His power was all passed down by King Mu. Don't let him bluff you, Leader.
That's right. During the martial arts exchange between the 2 countries, last time King Mu publicly passed his power to him. We can all testify.
Fine. If you have doubts about me, we can just have a match.
Compete with him, Leader, as long as you make a move. This scholar will immediately expose his true colors. Insolent. If he really is the Sword Immortal, then I wouldn't survive.
I have a plan to verify if he's the sword immortal. This human emperor sword, only those whose martial arts have reached the realm of an earthly immortal can draw it. If he truly is the sword immortal, he will surely be able to draw this sword. Suwon, do you dare draw your sword?
Oh no.
Once he draws his sword, Suwen will be exposed.
That's right. Just make him draw his sword. Then we'll know if he's a real sword immortal.
What don't dare?
Why should I draw my sword to prove myself? There's absolutely no benefit in it for me.
All right then. We can make a bet if you can draw the divine sword. Then the divine sword will be returned to you if you can't draw it. I want you, Suwen, to be my dog in Persia.
I won't need you to be my dog. I have no interest in keeping dogs, but a Persian maid is something I haven't tried yet.
How bold, Suwen. You actually want the Queen of Persia to be your maid.
You're the ones who wanted to bet if you can't afford to lose. Then forget it.
This scholar is too good at bluffing. If we can't prove he's a fake sword immortal, no one here will dare attack him.
Fine. You won't be able to draw this sword anyway. The result will only be your loss.
Deal.
Oh no. His cover's blown.
He can't draw the sword, I told you. The scholar is just bluffing.
Suwon, you lose.
Audacious scholar, how dare you impersonate the sword immortal and make a fool out of me today? I'll kill you first.
Watch out, Suwen!
What? The divine sword unsheathed itself to protect that scholar. This is the sign of the divine sword acknowledging its master.
Greetings, sword immortal. We are at your command.
What? Suwen is really the sword immortal.
Now that we face a formidable enemy, the martial arts world and the court should unite as one. Only if we work together can the world be at peace.
We will follow your teachings, sword immortal.
Return to your duties. I drew the sword. What should you call me now?
Master.
Good girl.
Spare me, sword immortal. I was blind. Please spare my life, my humble life.
You traitor, a spy. Not only did you collude with Northern Wrong, you also murdered General Cao. And you still want to live.
I admit I'm a spy. But General Cao, I really didn't kill him.
You old scoundrel still denying it at death's door.
I really didn't do it. The one who set the trap to kill General Cao is actually...
Damn it. Letting that old thief off too easy.
This arrow looks familiar.
Now that the spy is eliminated, why is Mr. Sue still looking so worried?
No. There are just some things I haven't figured out yet.
So when? Now that my mother's death has been avenged, it's time for us to fulfill our previous promise.
Promise. What promise?
Naturally, the promise of our wedding night.
If the master is having his wedding night, how can the maid not be by his side?
Xinyao, you actually don't have to force yourself. Whether we consummate the marriage or not, I really don't mind.
I'm not forcing myself this time, I'm doing it willingly. Firstly, thank you for helping me eliminate the traitor and avenge my mother. Secondly, I never expected
that you are actually the legendary Sword Immortal. The Sword Immortal is just one insignificant side of me. Actually, I have other more excellent sides you haven't seen yet.
Which side of you have I not seen yet?
My lower side.
Smooth talker. Go wait for me in the room first. I'm going to tell my father the good news of today.
Mr. Su, these 2 arrows, what's so interesting about them?
This hidden arrow that killed the old thief, and the arrow that set the fire in the cabinet that night, were shot by the same person. If it really is the same person, then the assassin in the cabinet couldn't possibly have been arranged by the old thief. Oh no. The real culprit who betrayed General Chao was someone else.
Father, I came today to tell you some great news. Mother's revenge is finally taken. That traitor, the Prime Minister, has been dealt with. Getting rid of him this time was all thanks to Su Wen. Not only is he brilliant, but he can also command heroes. He's someone I can trust. I plan to pass the throne to him in the future and let him manage the Great Chen Empire. Father, your paralysis is cured.
Your father was never paralyzed. He's been faking it all these years.
Father, what is going on?
I faked it for over 10 years without being discovered. How did you know?
Why would a paralyzed person keep a pair of shoes by the bed?
I set up such a perfect game, only to fail because of a pair of shoes. Fine, I'll stop pretending.
Watch out, Xinyao.
What on earth is going on?
Your father is the mastermind behind General Chao's death.
Father, how is that possible? Is the mastermind behind it?
Do you remember the assassins who set fire to the cabinet?
I remember. At that time, Commander Zhang blocked all exits. But not a single assassin could be found, as if they had disappeared.
They didn't disappear at all, but hid in your father's bedroom, and one of the assassins was your father.
That's right.
What?
We guessed right at the time. The 2 fires were indeed the same group of people, but we guessed wrong. The mastermind behind the fire who wanted to destroy the documents was not the old thief of a prime minister, but him. And the hidden arrow that shot the prime minister was also shot by your father in order to silence him.
Father, why on earth is this mother treated you with a sincere heart? Why did you treat her like this?
If you want to blame your mother for overshadowing the master with her merits. These years she held military power. Her prestige even suppressed mine. If I didn't scheme to get rid of her, then Dakian would be surnamed Chao. Originally, during my seclusion, I counted on the Prime Minister to hold you back. But I didn't expect this little cutie to be so useless, couldn't even deal with a scholar, causing me to have to come out of seclusion early to clean up the mess myself.
What? The Prime Minister's actions were all tacitly approved by you. Did you ever treat me as your daughter?
In the face of power, family affection is worthless. Since you know my secret, then go to hell.
Su Wen.
I've been in seclusion for 10 years, absorbing the power of over 100 grandmasters. With this strike, even if you are an earth immortal, you will die. Su Wen.
Who said? I'm still just an earth immortal.
How is this possible? You're completely unharmed.
Father, stop this. If you remain so obstinate, you will be punished by heaven. Su Wen, are you all right?
Punished by heaven. With the divine sword in my hand, I am heaven. Go to hell.
There really is. Divine retribution.
It seems heaven never spares anyone who commits many evil deeds. General Chao's spirit in heaven can finally rest in peace.
Are you okay?
Good thing I usually put it on the right. I should still be able to consummate our marriage.
At a time like this, you're still joking around. Can you still do it?
I should be fine. If you're worried, I can ask Ruyen and Anar to help.
Master, if you dare let them join in your dead meat,